Alright guys, it's going to have to be a quick one this week. I've been unbelievably busy at my day job, so I really haven't had much time to prepare anything bigger. But hey, that doesn't make this topic any less interesting. Today I'm going to finally be talking about the Raising the Bar Redux Division 3 demo. This came out right around the start of my break after I did the Black Mesa Blue Shift interview, so that's why it has taken me this long to get to it. I got a few things I want to say about it after having played it, so buckle up and get a cup of coffee or something because this video is about to get started.
LambdaGeneration.
Let's get you caught up in case you aren't yet. Half-Life 2 beta-inspired mod Raising the Bar Redux has been in development for quite some time, with 2 full chapters, or divisions, already being out right now for you to play. And on April 30th, the team led by Kralik, who also leads the Half-Life 2 RTX team, officially released the demo version for the long-awaited Division 3. And alongside the Division 3 demo, they also posted a full media update letting you know what's in store for this demo. You'll be playing mostly through the depot levels, them being the back third of the entirety of Division 3. And all of these maps look absolutely incredible from the images they provided. From Depot Yard to Depot 1, 2, and 3. Just looking at these images makes me excited to play through this. Especially the metallic with combine machinery filled chasm in Depot 1. I want to see all the nooks and crannies. But the maps aren't the only parts of this that are exciting. The weapons are going to be super interesting as well. Some of the weapons showcased here have been announced before, like the steam bow and the Tau cannon. The steam bow being a different take on the classic crossbow weapon. What they didn't reveal about the steam bow last time though was the fact that it had a very electrifying alternate fire mode that allows you to charge it up and release an electrical pulse that will damage anything in its radius. Cool stuff. And lastly, the OICW is finally in your hands in this demo release. And you can use its secondary fire mode as well, which revolves around being able to shoot out grenades to take out your enemies. There is some more stuff in this media update, so if you want to check it out, then go ahead and click the link in the description below to read it. Right now, let's go into the actual gameplay section. What did I think of this demo then? Well, I think it's really good. I really enjoyed my time with the Division 3 demo. All of the levels seem to be really well crafted with good lighting and level design overall. And loads of little details everywhere. Never did I ever get lost, nor was I bored for even a second while playing this. There are some very notable locations for me, like the depot yard where you had to fight some hunters. This place feels absolutely massive to traverse through and gives you a good and terrifying reminder of how many resources the Combine truly has. At one point, you even get up really high and you can see the entire place and how truly big it is. The Combine probably has multiple of these. Don't fall down. Later on, you meet up with Alex, and she's going to accompany you through most of the rest of the demo. And eventually, you and Alex come up to the chasm I was talking about earlier, which also looks absolutely awesome with the occasional train coming through, shaking the whole place up. That together with the depot yard have to be the best locations in this whole demo. But hey, that doesn't mean that the other locations are bad or anything. One thing I will say about Alex though is that I find her voice to be a little strange. Maybe I just gotta get used to it or something, but hearing an entirely different voice come out of what is essentially a familiar face is just quite a thing. The combat is on point as well. The weapons in Raising the Bar Redux are overall super satisfying to use. I especially love the shotgun and the sounds that it makes, but the new weapons here are definitely also worth using. The steam bow is basically a crossbow that can carry 2 bolts at the same time, and you can use the alternative fire mode to shoot out an electric pulse of some kind to damage the radius of enemies. It's a pretty darn cool weapon to use when you find ammo for it. In my experience though, it could be a little hard to find, especially near the beginning of the demo. The OICW is also satisfying to use with meaty sounds and a handy grenade launcher that you can use to wipe enemies out quickly. I do find the new secondary reload system for the grenade launcher that you activate using the T button to be a bit confusing though. It's just an extra thing to take into account while I just quickly want to get rid of a group of enemies. I honestly just like my weapons simple. Later on, you also get to use the bug bait to command a bunch of antlions through the depot to kill even more Combine soldiers in your path. It's pretty fun to use, but don't rely entirely on the antlions though. In my experience, there are always a few Combine soldiers they cannot get to somehow, or it just takes too long for them to kill them. So sometimes I would just take them out on my own. But hey, it's always fun to see Antlions face an army of Combine soldiers and wait on how that plays out. Near the end of the demo, there is this puzzle where you have to get a bunch of Antlions to stand on top of a platform to get it to lower down for you so you can get on. I had to fiddle around with this for a bit too long though to get it right because the Antlions kept flying off at random moments or the platform just didn't register the weight correctly. It was a bit too finicky for my taste. The Division 3 demo ends on a cliffhanger that I'm not going to spoil. So if you want to see what that is, then I highly recommend you to go and play this for yourself. Hell, I recommend you to play this in general. It was a really good time. And it took me around an hour and 15 minutes to get through, so this will last you a little bit. And then to think that this is only the last quarter of Division 3? Man, it's going to be sick when this full thing comes out. Whenever that will be. And that's all I have to say about the Raising the Bar Redux Division 3 demo. What do you think though? You want to play the Division 3 demo? Have you played it already? Or are you avoiding it for whatever reason? Let me know in the comments, I'm curious. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to ring that bell for more content coming to you soon. Oh, what's this? Raising the Bar Retail. I guess we're gonna find out what this is soon, huh?
LambdaGeneration.